Back to our win totals here. Speaking of the state of Michigan, the loaded NFC North headlined by the Detroit Lions, where their over-under is 10.5 wins, despite Cris going 15-2 last season. It felt like they were missing half their team down the stretch of that season. The over is plus 110, so despite it being 10.5 wins, the public doesn't even believe in them going over that.
Wow.
This is the team that has the biggest regression projection, I think, in the NFL. They're underdogs in 5 of their games. I think the Lions are going to be really good again, Cris. I don't care about the schedule. Right. I mean, if they win less than 11 games, I personally will be really surprised.
I would be too. I'm going to go with the over here, right? But I totally I don't think it's 15-2 this year, right?
But it doesn't have to be.
No, it doesn't.
They can win 12 games, and you're like, damn, the Lions are really good and healthy.
Exactly right. No doubt, right? And that's kind of where I see it. I do think they take a step back. One, I am one to say that, no. Them losing the coordinators, you could say all you want. It's a big deal. Yeah. And I think especially with Ben Johnson.
Right.
I think Ben Johnson did so much for their offense. He was so aggressive, so creative. He made Jared Goff look like a guy that we've never seen him look like before. He knew how to get all weapons involved in the offense. As I always say, the skill is not having the plays. The skill is how you call the plays and set them up. And that's where Ben Johnson is special. His ability, how he set them up, how he packaged them together, however you want to talk about it, that is not an easy thing to replace. John Morton, the new OC, I like him. I know he's a damn good coach, but for me to just sit here and tell you, he's been there under Ben Johnson, it should look totally the same. I can't just say that. I can't. Absolutely not. And then I think when you talk about that with, some interior offensive line, some new guys there, right? And I know early on in training camp, the offensive line play was a little all over the place. I go over, but I do think it's a little bit schedule, a little bit of, we've climbed the mountain and been probably the best team in the NFC 2 years in a row and didn't get there. And you have a little bit of an exhaustion or a letdown that way. But I'm with you and still thinking that they're one of the best teams in the NFC. I just don't see 15-2, 14-3 in this year.
Yeah, I love this roster. They have continuity specifically with the roster. But the staff thing is a big deal because I think it's even bigger than Ben Johnson and Aaron Glenn. Those guys brought people with them.
Yeah.
So Tanner Engstrand, who's your pass game coordinator, he's the play caller for the Jets.
Right.
Their run game coordinator / defensive line coach, Terrell Williams.
It goes deeper than you think.
He's with the Patriots.
Now.
And all these assistants ended up, with the Bears or with the Jets. So the Lions, they're going to have to overcome a lot of change on the coaching staff. But I have a lot of confidence in Jared Goff getting that offense rolling with all that talent. So I'm going to take the over for the Lions. I think they get to the 11-win mark. We have a question here, or at least a thought. Nuevo Huevo, down on the Lions. John Morton has a if it ain't broke, don't fix it mentality. But with Ben Johnson in the division, I feel like it's Gruden versus the Raiders in the Super Bowl all over again.
Wow, yeah. I mean, listen, that was a special storm of events right there, okay? The Raiders, I don't know, they must have been smoking peyote that week because I don't know what they were thinking by keeping all their language and all their checks exactly the same when they were playing the guy who gave them all their language and all their checks, right? Like that to me was one of the under the radar craziest Super Bowl blunders ever.
That's absolutely insane.
I got there the next year, right? I was drafted by the Bucs.
Yeah.
I mean, to watch that and see the stories and watch Gruden run scout team because they'd put that on film every now and then, and him calling the plays and hearing the Bucs in the Super Bowl going, oh my gosh, we knew what play was coming.
Right.
We heard him call this or say this, and we knew.
That's it
right?
happened.
That's insane.
That's totally
right?
insane.
It's insane. It really is. All right, so I don't know if it's quite to that extent, but I just wanted to take you down a little memory lane there. But I hear what Nuevo Huevo is talking about there. And yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's right. Okay, cool. Do that. Right. The beauty of Ben Johnson was he can always add more. He's always got something else or another wrinkle off of this ain't broke, this is great, but we're going to have a little curveball off of that.
Trick play king.
That's where the great ones are special, is they can continue to add on to their offense week after week after week. Yo, homies, what's up? Thanks for watching Cris Simms Unbuttoned. And just because the weather's warm doesn't mean football ain't still on our brains right here.
We are still working, so smash that subscribe button. We got all the training camp news, preseason news, everything everything up until kickoff night.
Thanks for watching. And again, remember to hit that subscribe button. Peace out, homies.